Can you talk about personal injury damages a little bit?
Yeah. So that's, I always like to use the word harm. Has somebody been harmed, from an accident? I've certainly seen circumstances, and Pete, you might understand this. That, the car flips over and the car looks like the car's totaled and it's a mess, but people walk away with either no injuries, no harm at
Right.
all, or very minor injuries. And we're in 2025, so cars are built a lot better, they're a lot safer. There's all kinds of federal regulations that car manufacturers have to adhere to, and which is a good thing, right? Because
Right.
today's day and age, cars are just generally safer. So maybe you don't see as many of the serious injuries from car accidents. It does happen, but that's happens in cases where there's an accident, there's a negligent act, somebody's texting and they're not paying attention, and they cause a collision, and the person on the other end can walk away completely unharmed. And in those circumstances, if somebody comes to me and I'm hearing the story and they're talking about what happened, and if they have no harm and they have no medical treatment whatsoever, from a legal standpoint, it's very challenging to get that person a recovery for what they've been through, because it's that fourth element that we discussed, is the damages and the harm
Right.
that they have to have in order to make some sort of recovery.